What's up guys, it is StarFlorge here. Today I am bringing you a brand new CC Necromancer build. Now before we get into this, it is the subscriber of the week. Now the subscriber of the week today goes to Mr. Gaming Works. He has been on top of comments and engaging with pretty much all of my videos. So yeah, shout out to Mr. Gaming Works. He has been awesome, an awesome subscriber. So thank you to you for commenting so much. Now at the end of this video there will be a very important message I hope many of you watch and listen to. Even if you aren't watching the entire video, please go to the end and listen to that. For a lot of people it should hopefully mean a lot. So yeah, at the end, big important message. But for now, this is the insane CC build. Absolutely crazy, but one thing to note, this isn't a solo build. So now let's just quickly get into the build. So guys, this is a level 24 or 23 build, so a very low level build compared to most of my others, and so you can do it pretty early. So we're starting in the spirit tree, just taking barrier with the energetic defense upgrade so that it holds its full strength for 5 seconds before it decays. And everyone knows what barrier does, and the reason we're taking this is so that we have a bit of defense on ourselves just in case we get aggro for any reason. Then we're going into the Inferno tree first, taking Flash Fire, because as you can see it's got a 16-second fear duration, and we're taking the upgrade Blistering Pain to get an extra 8 seconds. That's crazy. 24 seconds of just cancelling a single enemy out of the entire fight. That is mental. It is such a good CC spell. Obviously we're taking Flashpoint. We're going down into Clean Burn because this is a must need to be able to use our CC as much as we can. We're getting Pyro-Necromancer to then get into Fire Mine, and we're taking the Searing Glyph upgrade. And the reason we're taking this is because we want to be able to place the mine wherever we want, not just 3 in front of us, and that's why we're not going for the Flaming Array, because we need to be able to put it far away, and that's what the Searing Glyph still lets us do. Next, we're going into the Winter Tree, taking Fade Step with the Energizing Step upgrade, so we get that mana back. Taking the Frost Mastery for more CC. Taking Winter's Grasp with the Winter's Ruin upgrade, so we can get a bit of damage output, but have the CC there. We're getting Winter Stillness, because it is so useful for mana regen. Going down into Ice Mine with the Brittle Glyph upgrade, and the reason we're taking this is just like for Fire Mine, we want to be able to place this wherever we can, and it's also extremely useful to have the armor reduction. Then we're getting the Ice Armor for some tankiness when we need it, and lastly the Necromancer tree, a very useful one, taking Horror with the Terror upgrade so that they are panicked for 6 seconds, but this entire time damage can be dealt to them, so in a party it's very useful. Then we're going into the Blinding Terror, so we're getting more damage versus panicked enemies. Then we're getting Simulacrum, so that if we die we can come back up, spam a bunch of CC, and then let someone else revive us, but mainly to get to Walking Bomb, so that we can get the upgrade that causes secondary explosions, because in a big pack of AoE mobs this is insane, where you can just see loads of walking bombs going off and off and off and off and off, and it is extremely useful to have and can output some crazy damage as Walking Bomb does. So that is the build, guys. Let's get quickly into explaining the spells and then into some combat. So guys, into the spells. Now we're starting off with Horror. It's a pretty simple spell. It's literally just quite a big AoE where anyone in it, any enemies in it, will be panicked for the 6 seconds. And the good thing with the upgrade that we've taken, as long as they're above 25% health, no matter what you do to them, deal damage to them, it won't break. Usually it breaks, but it won't with the upgrade we've taken. Next, we are taking Winter's Grasp, and on any target it will just instantly freeze them and deal a bit of damage. Now if they are frozen, with the upgrade we've taken, they will take an additional 1000% weapon damage, which is insane. So it's usually good to cast it after Ice Mine. So now we're getting into the 2 mines. They work pretty similarly. They've got a pretty big cast range and a relatively small area of effect, but you can trap loads of enemies in it if they're all grouped up. So once you put it down and cast it, there is a 3-second delay on it. The first time you put it down, there will be just a bit of fire, and then the second the fire mine is activated, you should see this kind of a ring around it, and that will mean it is active, and when any enemy walks into it, the mine will explode, and they will be flung into the air, and all the damage will be dealt. Now, Ice Mine has the exact same radius and same thing. You put it down, it does nothing, and then after the 3 seconds, you can see it's got an animation effect, and this is what it shows up when it is done. They work the same, and then whenever you recast another mine, it will just destroy the previous mine and create a new one, and will wait the 3 seconds again. So yeah. Don't cast more than one mine unless it has already blown up. So cast a fire mine, wait for it to be blown up, then you can cast another. Next, we're getting into Walking Bomb. There is a whole video on how to exploit Walking Bomb, but basically you shoot a missile and it won't take your mana away until the Walking Bomb missile has actually hit the target. As you can see, Fire Mine takes my mana away, whereas Walking Bomb doesn't because it's not actually hitting a target. Now, Walking Bomb will apply a dot, and we can manually explode it to deal extra damage to nearby enemies. Then we've got Fade Step, where it gives us mana back, and we are just flying through the air for a very short amount of time to wherever you want to go. Then we're moving on to Barrier, a relatively short area of effect, but it actually has a strange effect where if you're just outside of the barrier, you'll actually be affected by it. The radius is kind of strange because it doesn't give you an exact ring. The animation doesn't help, but yeah, you can stand quite a distance from where it looks like you can stand. So just note that when you're trying to buff the entire party, if you don't think you can, you might be able to if you position it well. Lastly, moving on to Flash Fire, it works in the exact same way as Walking Bomb, where you will fire it and it won't take mana away until it has actually dealt damage to the target. And yeah, that is every single ability. There's not much explaining to do really, apart from the combo that is coming up, which is a tricky one to get, which exploits the Walking Bomb, and it's a very tight squeeze, so you have to get proficient at it, and it's probably going to be much easier on PC. I'm pretty sure on console this is going to be very hard to pull off unless you're very quick with buttons and have everything right. So let's quickly get into that combo. So now into the combo. Now the combo is a Walking Bomb into the both mines. Now it doesn't matter which order you cast the mines in, it just matters on the speed. You've got to be very quick with it because basically the range of your mines, you've got to get to the maximum range to your enemy and then cast Walking Bomb, then stop, then cast your other spells. So let's just show you first what happens when you don't do the combo, or you kind of do it improperly and you let Walking Bomb hit the target first. So what we'll do is just here cast Walking Bomb and then let it hit and then cast Ice Mine. As you can see, I don't have mana to then cast another mine, which shows really you should only be able to get a Walking Bomb and one mine off. But really, when you do it properly, you're able to get both off, and it's really good free DPS, and well, actually it's just insane DPS to be able to get a Walking Bomb, Ice Mine and Fire Mine. So here it is properly. We've got quite far away, and as you can see, I can just about fit the mobs in my Ice Mine and Fire Mine now. So we're going to cast a Walking Bomb and then pause the game as soon as possible. And then once we've done this, we want to cast Ice Mine on the target location so that the second we unpause it, the Ice Mine will be cast. And then the second we unpause it at the same time, you want to instantly cast Fire Mine on your target too. So this might be a bit harder for console players, but yeah, here is the result. You'll see my character quickly swap into casting Ice Mine and then envelop flames around him at the exact same time. And as you can see there, the mobs get hit by both mines. So it is insane, and that is the combo. I do think give it a few tries, but let's just get into the combat. So guys, now we are getting into the combat. So I've sent my warrior in to taunt all of the targets, because as I said before, this isn't a solo build. It is more for the party, and you'll be able to see why in a bit. So now the warriors taunted everything. They have all started stacking up, and we're casting a huge horror Ice Mine with a Fire Mine down. fade stepping through them to be able to get mana back, and then putting a barrier down on both of us. Now here I'm putting more mines down to be able to CC these archers as much as I can. You can see they basically haven't been able to touch them. The other pack here panicking there, so they just aren't doing anything. There's these 6 mobs here pretty much doing nothing. Those have been frozen now, and the others are finally getting away to do something. Flash fire on the archer. He's going to be out for ages. Putting an ice mine down right next to me and fade stepping away. And as you can see here, it's basically just trying to continuously put CC down on as many targets as possible, so that less and less and less are attacking your tank and any other party member. And as you can see, this has been effective in the fact that the warrior has only really started to be attacked by multiple mobs, and we're putting an ice mine down on him as well as a fire mine to be able to combo those next to him, and that's 3 of them there. So as you can see, that's really what this build is about. Absolutely insane CC, non-stop, permanently CCing your mobs. As you can see, this archer again running off, being panicked, just got out of it, and then there's more CC going out. It's just a non-stop CC. And that's what you need to achieve with this build. Hopefully this little bit of combat that is running is what helps you guys really finish this build and understand what you do with it. Because it's not for soloing, it's for being able to just chain CC mobs so that they don't do anything and that your tank can just stay alive no matter what. And if you do have any party members, those party members don't die because you can instantly CC any target. Always freezing as much as possible, but with the fire mine and walking bomb you have some decent DPS in this build. And so there you go guys, that is it, that is the build. So guys, I hope you have enjoyed this build. I absolutely love this build. It might just convert me back to Necromancer over Rift Mage when I am in a party. The Rift Mage is obviously so fun when you're in the solo build, but in a party, this was just so fun. Just CCing all the time. This never got bored for me. And I did test this a lot. That's why there wasn't a build last week. And the Templar build, really sorry. It's just, there's barely anything to do. If you really want a Templar build, just say it, and tomorrow I'll upload some pictures with the other Dragon Age video I will be doing. So yeah, if you want that Templar build, just put a comment below. But for now, it is the important message. So some of you might know that I've actually been losing a little bit of subscribers. Now, my subscribers are still on like nearly a K. They have been for so long, and that is because I haven't been posting videos or a Dragon Age video in a long time, and that's because of holiday and personal life. But I just want, the most important message that I'm trying to get across is thank you so much to everyone that has stuck around. I have tried to keep you in the loop. I made a video, some people haven't watched it, which is maybe why they've just unsubscribed. Trying to tell you guys, like, I have a life, you know. I'm not a big YouTuber and I can't make money of this, so this is just taking my free time, which currently there isn't a lot still, because I'm still doing family things, my own projects, uni projects, and so on and so on and so on. And so doing these kind of videos is taking a lot of time, and when I went on holiday and came back, there wasn't much time to do any of these. So I just really wanted to say thank you so much to everyone that has stuck and hasn't left recently. Although I have gained something, some relatively large amount of subscribers, something like in the 70s or whatever, I have recently lost in the last month around 30, which for some people they think, oh, that's nothing, but for me, in my channel size, it is a lot, and we are so nearly at 1,000. If I didn't lose them, we would pretty much be there. And so I just really wanted to say thank you guys. Let's get there, because these videos are coming back now. I have got the time now to be able to make the constant Dragon Age videos. The Rocket League videos will be out. And yeah, that is it. That's what I really wanted to say. Some of you might not find this important, but for me it is. Some of you guys that have stuck with me, well, all of you guys that have stuck with me are you literally make my day a lot of the time. When I see these numbers on my Dragon Age videos especially, I'm thinking, wow. My Rocket League videos are new, so I'm not expecting much, but thank you for everyone that has stuck around, and I really hope you have enjoyed this build and every single build come. I'm sorry this has made the video just take up so much time, but yeah. Hope you guys have enjoyed this video. I sure love this build. There will be another video out tomorrow, and obviously next week it will be relatively the same with the Dragon Age videos, but a bit less Rocket League, and that is it. So guys, once again, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you're having a great day. Leave a like, comment below, hit that subscribe button, and thank you so much. I'll see you next time. Holy crap. We're outside this place. Is it called Villa? I don't know how to pronounce it, but we're outside the map. Holy shit. I've never done anything like this. Just casually outside the map in Dragon Age.